What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. What did I tell you guys last night? What did I tell you? I told you there was 2 empty flower pots over there, didn't I? Magically, through the magic of YouTube, somehow plants ended up going in there. And I've learned the trick. I've learned the trick now. See, here's what happens. My wife goes out to Big Lots or Roses or someplace like that, and she sees flower pots that are on sale, and she says, "Oh, that's a bargain price. I should buy those, so if I happen to get any plants, I can put them in there. It's a bargain, and I saved money." So then she has flower pots. So she just kind of sets them around, and it's like, "Oh, I've got empty flower pots." And then she goes to the store. "You know, they got a sale at the nursery, 50% off. I saved you a whole bunch of money." So then she buys too many plants. So then it's like, "Oh, I got too many plants. I gotta find some more flower pots." And then she gets too many flower pots. Well, I can't have an empty flower pot. You see where this is going, right? It's like an endless cycle. At some point, I'm going to be moved out so more plants can be moved in. But seriously, you know what's comical is I feel like the Dallas Cowboys. Let's be clear here. It doesn't matter what the Cowboys do. They're going to get condemned for what they do. If they don't pay Dak, oh, they're stupid. You know, they should have paid Dak Prescott, right? If they pay Dak, they're going to say, "Oh my God, you can't pay a quarterback. That was so stupid for them to do, to pay a quarterback. You can't pay a quarterback," right? It was like Randy Gregory. You know, they were like $75 million. Oh, you can't pay him. They didn't pay him. Oh, they screwed up. They let him walk. It's like, wait a minute. Pick a side. We can't always be making the wrong move. But that's the way it is with me here because, you know, I do the Dan Saleo show. And the funny thing is I seem to get flack from both sides. Cowboy fans that say, "Oh, it's a disgrace. You're over there talking with Eagles and this, that, and the other." Eagle fans, "Oh man, I'm going to puke if I see Mark Holmes on there again." But somehow the numbers seem to continue to go up. And people will say, "Well, you know, you're only there to help Dan pick up his show and everything else." And so, you know, yeah, it is, but it exposes people to a difference of opinion. And I dare say today was actually, as opposed to me and Philly 500 beating each other over the head, it was actually a real discussion on a different perspective. Because sometimes it's like with this house, Waynesboro.com, they've been through all phases of the house and things, and have posted in there pictures and stories about the house and things. And I had not realized that Waynesboro.com had started in 2001. And in 2013, they did a post about the house when the city was first talking about having to tear it down because they didn't have the money to do it. There were other historic properties that they had to put first on the list. You can't save everything no matter how hard you try. And so they did a post with a lot of pictures that I hadn't seen before, and they reposted it. And the thing is looking at the pictures from before I started, it looks amazing how far it's come. Because when you're in the middle of something, when you're really, really close, you don't notice the changes that happen. You don't, because you're too close to it. And when you are too close to it, your perspective can be skewed. Here's the thing that I know. If we go back, and as much as people want to trash the Cowboys, and the Cowboys haven't won the Super Bowl in 30 years, well, you can't blame that on Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons only played for 3 years. And as much as you want to say, well, Dak Prescott's been here, 8 years. Well, this will be his 8th year. 2016? It's 2024. That, yeah, he's been here for 8 years of it, but he ain't responsible for the other 22. And the fact that you put it all on one guy is ridiculous. I don't know what it is about the Cowboys, if it's the coaching, if it's the motivational, if it's just that they need to get over the hump to go further, to get ahead. I don't know what it is, but it's something. It might be just a mental block. But once they break through, watch out. There was an article yesterday or today that was comparing Dak Prescott's career with Peyton Manning, and here's where people will go crazy. How dare you compare Dak Prescott, that garbage ass quarterback, with Peyton Manning? Well, it wasn't until his 9th year that he won a Super Bowl. And people kept looking at him as just basically saying, he's not a good quarterback. He's just a stats guy and this, that, and the other. I hope that we'll see that with the Cowboys. That we'll finally see them get together. But I think I'm more like Brian Broaddus, where our front office is literally just crazy town. But I was saying that no matter what you do, people are going to bitch. I had to take care of some business that was actually just got back home. But I'm sitting here looking, I was reading some of the comments while I was waiting, and seeing people. Mark's only done like 3 videos today. Maybe he needs to get an MRI. Joking off of the crazy report from some gambling guy. Steve Biscuit, Physics, or something like that, was saying that Dak Prescott's not healthy. He had an MRI, this, that, and the other. And when I went through and I looked at some clips of the guy, I don't know if you remember, probably about 15, 20 years ago, where you'd see like on Saturday mornings, like on Channel 50 and things, where they've got the gambling shows and stuff, the coach and everything else, the Mad Bomber and things, and get your bets on here. I've got the parlay ready for you, blah, blah. And it's like, that's what that guy, it literally looks like he's been in a time capsule for like the last 25 years and has been vaulted here, and now is trying to tell you that Dak Prescott, this, that, and the other. It's just craziness. So if I do a bunch of videos, I get trashed because he does a million videos. If I'm not around to do them, then of course, I'm an idiot because I didn't do enough of them. If I go on Dan's show, oh boy, you're an idiot for doing that. If you don't go on there, oh, you're an idiot for not. It's just like, in the end, it just doesn't matter what you do. The only thing you got to do is do what the hell makes you happy. Because you got one life, you got one job, and that is to live your life and not waste it. And it doesn't matter if you like or hate what I do with my life. And that's where people have the choice to be here and enjoy it with me or hate it with me or not. But I'm going to do me. Because life is too short and too precious. Remember, good people, tell the people you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And it is already the 4th of July. Wow. That being said, I'm tired, and I've got to get up real early. I got to get up in about 4 hours. AC unit is still not right. So, gotta get that squared away. Good night, good people. And I love you. Peace out.